Hi, my name's William Garman, and today I'd like to show you the game engine I developed for my game development module as part of my BSc Computer Science degree. It's comprised largely of middleware like Bullet Physics and the university's graphics framework NCLGL. I spent the majority of my time trying to develop the engine to make it general purpose enough to be used for many different types of games. This meant developing a structure and advanced data I/O subsystem to allow any kind of levels to be formed, and to let C++ written game logic be applied to game objects in the level file. That's why the game you see in front of you is so simple. It's only meant as a demo for what the engine can do. Speaking of the game, this is the level select screen. It contains the 3 different options for levels that can be played. I'm going to pick the second level, which is called Up and Down, and the engine is going to go ahead and load that into memory. Levels are loaded from text files where all the assets of the level are specified. Everything from what meshes and textures are used, to the game objects that use them, and the C++ classes that control the behavior of those game objects, and the controls the player can use, are specified in these level text files. Each part of the game is loaded this way, even the menus. The game is called Car Crash because the goal is to crash your car into your opponents and knock it off the platforms. The cars are represented as red and green rectangles, and both controlled by the keyboard since it's a local multiplayer game. The 2 types of platform you can see are ice and gravel. The engine interacts with bullet physics in order to make ice a lot more slippery than gravel by lowering its coefficient of friction. The game logic for the car does a similar thing. If the car is drifting sideways, it increases the coefficient of friction the more perpendicular its movement is to its actual direction. Similarly, the game logic uses bullet physics in order to tell when the cars have collided, and then it sends a signal to SFML's audio in order to play a crashing sound to give more feedback to the player. When one player finally wins, their colour is displayed and they are given the option of returning to the main menu so they can pick another level. That's a brief talk about the game engine and the game demo I have for it. If you're interested to find out more about it, you can find a lot more details on my portfolio. I'll add a link in the description for that. And I hope you enjoyed watching this and that you'll check out some of my other work.